Week 2 and 3 of my $5,000 funded challenge are done. And honestly, it wasn't pretty. One loss, two break evens, and another loss. Let's break down every single trade, what went wrong, and what I'm changing going into week 4. If you're new here, I'm documenting my entire journey through a funded trading challenge. Every win, every loss, no filter, no cherry picking the good trades. Last video, I covered week 1, where I stayed flat and just got a feel of the account. This week, we are covering week 2 and 3 together, since week 2 was quite. Quick refresh for anyone just joining. This is a $5,000 funded account, and like most challenges, there's a max drawdown limit I can't breach, a profit target I need to hit, and a minimum number of trading days. I'm not gonna bore you with every rule, but the short version is risk management matters more than any single trade. That's the lens I want you to watch this video through, because on paper, week 2 and 3 looks rough, but the story underneath is more about discipline than it is about losses. Let's start with week 2. This was a slow week for me, only took two trades the entire week, and that was actually in a single day. And that's actually intentional. I was watching the market, waiting for a setup that actually matched my plan, and on Wednesday, I finally got it. So here are my two entries that I took on Wednesday. The first entry that I took was a loss, and that was actually the rushed one. But then immediately I took the second entry that was perfectly according to my structure. The first one I was a little rushed because I saw price moving and I didn't want it to miss the move. Then it hit my stop loss, as you can see. But the second one actually was a profitable trade with my A plus setup that I actually had to take. The first one was mistake and the second one was a perfect entry. Looking back at it, the setup itself wasn't bad. But if I'm being fully honest with myself, the first entry that I took was actually a formal one. I saw price moving and I just jumped right into it because I didn't want to miss the move. And the second one was actually a perfect setup entry that I took and it left me with a profitable trade. But that day was a break even day for me. And that was done for me for the week 2. Week 3 is where things picked up. I took 3 trades total, which is my normal pace. Two of them end up in break even, and one was a small loss at negative 1%. Let's go through each one of them. Trade 1 was a trend continuation play. I got in, price moved into my favor initially, but then it started consolidating. I honestly should have flagged before entering. Rather than let it turn into a loss, I moved my stops to break even and got off flat. Not a win, but not a loss either. And I'll take that because it was a break even day for me. Trade 2 is the one that actually lost. And if I'm being honest, I think I was chasing a little. I wanted this day to be the green one, and that's exactly the kind of thing that gets you in trouble. I entered a bit early. The setup wasn't perfect, and it reversed on me for a 1% of loss. Trade 3, similar story. This one was a reversal setup. The price respected the level initially. I got filled, the momentum was a bit slow. So I managed the trade the same way, protected my capital, walked away at break even instead of hoping it would turn into something bigger. So this one was a break even day for me. So where does this leave me overall? Across week 2 and 3 combined, I'm down 2.7% on the challenge. Not where I wanted to be at this stage, but also nowhere near my maximum drawdown limit. This is exactly why I'm sharing it. The real process, not just the highlight of winning shots. I want to slow down here because the number only tell half of the story. What actually matters is why this trade happens the way they did. Week two's loss came from an injury that was slightly earlier, a technical mistake. Easy to spot, easy to fix. But week three's loss was different. That one came from emotion. I wanted a clean week after two break evens, and that the need to make something happen is what pushed me into late chest entry. This is the part of trading nobody really shows you on YouTube. It's easy to post the winning trades and make it look effortless, but the account that actually survives a funding challenge is the one where you catch yourself chasing and choosing not to pull the trigger. I didn't quite catch myself in time on trade 3, and that's the honest truth of this update. So here is what I'm actually taking from this 2 weeks. First, my risk management is working. Two break evens instead of two losses is a real sign that cutting trades earlier is protecting my account, even if it doesn't feel exciting in the moment. Second, my entries need work, specifically around patience. Both of my losses, the stretches came from timing, not from bad setup. The setup were fine, the execution wasn't. Third, and maybe most important, I need to stop trying my move in a single week's result. Trading well is about the sample size of 100 trades, not whether this particular week closes green or red. Going into week 4, here's exactly what I'm changing. 1. I'm adding an extra confirmation step before every entry, even if it means missing some moves. 2. I'm setting a hard rule. No new trade after two break evens in the same week, because that's clear when I start forcing things. And 3, I'm going to keep posting this video updates no matter what happens, wins or losses, because this accountability is genuinely helping. That's week 2 and 3 in the books. If you want to follow the full challenge from start to finish, please do subscribe. I'm posting every week's result, good or bad. See you in the next one. Peace.